What's up, YouTube family? It's Manny Tega, Solomondundee here. You know, 007 Yard Boy been making some music. I was just trying to get in the vibe of getting back vlogging and stuff. Especially since it's gonna be back. Days are gonna get longer in about a month. About 30 days, the days are gonna be getting longer. So, I don't know, something like that. I heard that. I don't know if it's true, but I just listen to stuff, y'all, and I want to talk about the stuff that I listen about. Shit, I think about stuff too. I think about whenever I put my hands like this, I look like an antenna. These are my antennas. But oh no, I talk to AI and stuff sometimes too. I was talking to AI and it told me I tried to talk to that conspiracy AI, the one that talks about conspiracy theory. It keeps rambling on about how the birds and fish are drones and the pigeons are drones and shit and all types of shit. But I'm sitting here thinking excuse my language or whatever, I'm sitting here thinking oh man, I made some videos, I made some good videos. So we talked about 2 story times in my life. I got a bunch of stories. I think we talked a little bit about some other stuff in that story time. But basically, my life hasn't changed much. I just disabled. If I can find a way to make more money than my disability, then that's fine. Whatever, find a natural way to make more money than disability. That would be cool. That's one of my goals, is to be rich. Not rich, but just I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I was listening to Heather Hoffman's post today. She's talking about, or post a couple of days ago, talking about astronomy. Your 8th house is how you spend your money or whatever. How you multiply your money, and your 11th house is how you, I don't know, something like that. How you're gonna make your money. So, I mean, I don't know. I talked to AI about different ways to make money. One of my ideas is that I could just go busting, play guitar and stuff, and end up making money like that, open hat, open guitar case, playing some blues or something. Other thing is just singing. I can sing every genre, legit. I'll show y'all. Here's my country. I was riding, here's my actual country song, I cut the headlights on dim. I started riding through the fog, then the mud hole came up. Now I'm in the mud hole, grinding on the clutch, trying to get up out the mud hole. Got it in one, and I'm dragging my tires through the mud. I'm sliding around, doing everything I could. It's kind of like a rap. And, the blues, I met this girl, she broke my heart. This world's tumbling, falling apart. I'm trying to find my love again, but can't find it within. Can't find nothingness and everything in between. That's some old blues or something. Bluesgrass or some shit, I don't know. And then my rock is I'm trying to learn rock. I'm trying to learn the screamo rock. I can't do the little big grunt. My throat got fucked up one time, and I surprised I'm still able to sing, because I've been in the hospital a couple times because my throat, I couldn't even talk because my throat was so stopped up, and they just want to send me to the mental institution saying I'm crazy and shit. But that's why one thing I might recommend to y'all is if you get in a situation where you get your body injured, it's best to go get that documented. That way people won't mess around with you about what's wrong with you and stuff. I'll give you an example. I got my throat, my esophagus got crushed, and then it came back, I got a hematoma or something in my neck. And the doctor now, after not going to the doctor, so I didn't go to the doctor because I was I don't want to press charges on this dude for doing this or whatever, blah, 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 whatever the fuck's going on. But, you know, if I would have and went and seen the doctor, like, about my throat and stuff, they would have seen what was wrong with me before it healed up. And they could, like, diagnose me. And then I hit my back and my head and stuff, like, I could have went to the doctor about that, and then they would have known what was wrong with me versus me going to the doctor 7 years later and they tell me it's just a bunch of trauma in my body whenever my back hurts, like, real bad. If you got trauma in your body, like, there is something you can do for it, like physical therapy and stuff. So I'm just tough as nails. Man, I told y'all about the time I got sucked into a drainage pipe and, like, boom, boom, I hit my head right here because, like, I went to get some breath, trying to get some breath inside the water. It was like that much water was out the top, like, in the top of the drainage pipe, and I was, like, flowing through it. As I was flowing through it, I was trying to get some air. I was surprised I'm still alive from that. But I hit my back then. It's like any little thing can cause trauma. Like I walked in on my mom, like, once I hit my head and my back and everything, the thing that caused me trauma in my body the most, I went to my mom and she was sleepwalking in the house and she hit the fuck out of me, bro. She hit the fuck out of me, y'all, with a metal flashlight in my shoulder right here. Like, she just took that flashlight and went BAM! I was like, oh God, man, I didn't even say anything. She was sleepwalking. She didn't know what I was talking about. But that's part of the reason why I didn't go to the hospital or doctor or whatever, but still should have. And you know, I feel like if I would have just been, like, really just got myself checked up after that happened, you know, like, I wanted to be tough about it, be like, nah, I'm alright. You know, I had a whelp on the back of my head. I want to be like, yeah, I'm alright, I'll be alright. But, shit, it caused me about 1,000 headaches in the past 7 years, like, real excruciating headaches. And, I didn't even take ibuprofen for the longest time. I was trying to be vegan, just trying to live a healthy life. I was talking about spirituality on YouTube, on my Manny Tega channel. I deleted all that. I just had to start over. And then, you know, I don't feel like I even would have went to the mental institution if I would have just told them I had a head injury, you know, and my back was hurting and stuff after the car crash. I could have told them that whenever I was 17 or 18 or whatever, and then they wouldn't have had no reason to send me to the mental institution. They'd be like, he's got a head injury. And I still don't understand how they do the mental institution stuff, because I was involuntary institutionalized like 7 times or whatever. And then whenever I first was institutionalized, like, they said I signed some doctrine, some papers that signed myself in there. And whenever I went in there, they were asking me, like, was I ever suicidal and shit? And I was like, yeah, I was, like, suicidal when I was a kid, because, like, just some shit that happened to me. And they're like, well, you're schizophrenic. And then, like, later on, they diagnosed me bipolar and schizoaffective. But I still don't believe that shit. Because how are you just schizophrenic? I mean, it's like, if you're not an asset to the society in the way they want you to be, then you're schizophrenic. You need to watch out. Like, if you don't got enough money, you're schizophrenic. They're coming to get you. Like, that's basically it is, because, like, an unstable person is what they call it. But I was 18, fresh out of high school. I got, like, my first ride. I didn't know nothing about, this is my story. I didn't know nothing about it. Nothing about the mental institution or nothing like that. But whenever they pulled me over, man, it was like some meth head ass police officers looking through my shit in my car. I'm like, dude, like, what is going on right now? They're looking through my car, my truck, or whatever you call it. Like, they're looking through it. They find a gun and a herb that looks like marijuana. That's what they find, and they lock me up with. I had a gun. That's my First Amendment right to have a fucking rifle, dude. A deer hunting rifle in the back of my truck. I was just transporting it. It's mine, man. I own the gun. I got it. It's cool. But no, not for them. So I got the gun. They were scared. Oh, he's got a gun. Cool. Blah, 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 you know. And then I had my hair grown out like this. They didn't like that. They don't like that. You know, after I got my hair grown out like this, every time I grow my hair out like this, the only way I got my hair like this, how I want it, is because I'm on medication. If I was off my medication, they would say, oh, yeah, look at him. You know, he looks, he's got a beard, you know, his hair looks unbrushed. So he is a unstable person for society. So he's schizophrenic. So they'd lock me back up if I didn't take my medicine. So I could go to like ic.org. If you're at ic.org, I'd go to a community and stop taking my medicine or blah, blah, blah. It don't do nothing to me, but from what I've noticed, it rocks other people's hormones. If I get off my medicine, then other people start acting up. They start acting schizophrenic around me because I think it's just a hormone thing. Like if you know, I don't know what it is, but I mean, now that I've been on the medicine, it's like, it's affected my dreams, like, because right before I started to get on the medicine, I wanted to learn how to astral travel and lucid dream and do all this cool stuff. And I learned how to do it, but it just wasn't in the way I intended or wanted it to be. And I mean, I feel like if I just would have watched a movie like, some of the movies I've watched here recently where people are just going to the mental institution, it's like, I never watched a movie like that where they lock people up because they're crazy or some shit. No, like, I don't see how they can make it illegal for you to not take your medicine, like, or they can even judge your sanity just based off of, like, what you're doing, like, because I had it kind of like that, like, if I go to jail, I either got to take my medicine or go back to the mental institution. If I go to the mental institution, I either got to take my medicine or stay in there. If I'm out the mental institution, I either got to take my medicine or risk my family acting crazy and sending me to the mental institution for not taking it, just based off of like their illusion, or I got to, you know, do all this bullshit. So there's like, I could live out the country, you know, get a joint citizenship to be off my medicine or whatever, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with the medicine, so none of that's had to happen. You know, the medicine's just fucking whatever the doctor says it is. You know, it's something that somehow it doesn't mess with your DNA, it just messes with your brain or some shit. So I don't know, eat some pears and some dang watermelon and some freaking food and get over it. But like, it put a belly on me, man. I'd never had a fucking belly, man. I was this close to getting a six-pack, and then they sent me off again. After I quit the medicine to begin with, they were like, oh, blah, 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 blah. But whenever you're non-medical compliant, you that means they put you on the medicine, you're like, I don't want it, I'm good. And then you're non-medical compliant. Next time you go into the mental institution, they're going to keep you longer. That's what they told me when I was in the mental institution. They're like, I'm going to keep you longer, you know. I wish there was like a lawyer that was like, I'll get you out of it. They can't pull you over for running out of gas and then send you to a mental institution and say you're schizophrenic just because you ran out of gas. I wish there was a dude like that was like, yeah, I'll get you out of it, man. Because I really didn't do shit, man. I guess it's cool. It gets you out of trouble or whatever. Take the medicine. Stops you from thinking, blah, blah, blah. But I want to be able to think and talk to y'all. That's all I ever wanted, was to be able to think and make a video. Like, I want to be able to think and talk to y'all about what I'm thinking about. But you know what's running through my head right now? Nothing. I don't have like 10 ideas categorizing them on each side of me anymore. I have like, you know, it's like, it's not there anymore. It's like they took my fucking soul. But I mean, the weird thing about it, they say those pills like calcify your pineal gland and you don't dream and blah blah blah. I dream like I dream either anyway, man. I'm the seer. Even if I didn't have a pineal gland, I would just draw one on, of course. Like, what else would you do? Like, if you don't got the eye inside your head, dude, come on now, just draw one on. That's my idea. Is like, shit, if you ain't got one, just draw one on. It'd be alright. So how does a fucking rock got gravity? And don't worry about it. But, the AI told me there's no dimethyltryptamine inside the brain surrounding the pineal gland. There's no crystalline structure, just no DMT, no dimethyltryptamine surrounding the pineal gland. So that myth is busted, you know? AI told me how it is. The myth is busted. Now, my biggest concern is my weight. You know, I weigh 260, and I want to weigh like, I don't know, used to weigh 250. I don't know how much I'm supposed to weigh, but I want to weigh that. I want to weigh like 250, but no, I'm on the medicine. The medicine boosts up my metabolism. You can't get Ozempic and all this shit because, no, just can't get it. And they won't give me Ozempic or nothing. I don't even need this shit. I need to find the fucking fountain of youth, the herb that goes in here and turns this little fatty shit into like, I don't know, some type of herb magic, man, mushroom magic. I don't know. I think the reishi mushroom removes bloating. So like, if I can just find a lot of other herbs that do stuff like, I think I just need to detox, fast. But it's hard as fuck to fast whenever you got to take pills every morning, pills every night, pills every afternoon. Whatever, a lot of people take pills every afternoon. I just take them morning and night. So I'm thinking like, you know, like, what am I going to do? Like, how am I going to lose the weight? How am I going to think to be able to talk to y'all? Think about like, you know, what we're going to talk about, like, the way my brain works is like, I made those songs in the car on my shorts, and I made those like while I was thinking of stuff to sing about. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna sing about Melanie Martinez, you know, I'm gonna sing about Bob Marley, I'm gonna sing about XXXTentacion or something, and then I'll sing that. Just because I'm remembering it, but I don't like remember all the songs, man. I never, like, whenever they put me on the medicine, I don't have good ideas about like anything. Like, I don't have an inventive idea, you know. I had 10 inventions every week, and I just threw all that shit away. One time they gave me some pills, like some fucking fluphenazine or some shit. I don't fucking know. But after I took those pills, I kind of just felt like, throw it all away, you know, just throw away all your paperwork. My paperwork was driving me wild, like, because I'd write an invention, write a dang rap, I'd write a poem or whatever I would write, and I would have like, I had like this much paper, like, dude, this much freaking paper right here, and half of it was like empty, and a lot of pages were just like real shit. I couldn't just record all my ideas with all my drawings, and what I realized is like, I don't even like writing anything down. But the main reason I don't like writing anything down is just because it's like a druid practice, like a religious practice for the druids or whatever, you know, a spiritual practice. You don't write anything down, but you don't write anything down because it, once you write it down, you were there in the past, writing it down in the present moment. You had your idea behind it. You had your energetic signature behind it. And then you had it itself. And what it just comes down to is whenever you see that in the future, it's like, oh, that's a past energy signature. That's a past vibrational phrase or whatever you wrote down. And it's all like just something to let go of, but it would have been cool. It would have been really, really cool to have all that organized. But I don't have anything all organized. Like, I have my Instagram slides that I, like, saved or whatever, and none of that stuff's organized. Like, these editors and people that do apps and stuff, they don't make it for people like me, I'll tell you that. If they made it for people like me, they could take all my save stuff on Instagram, the save stuff before they had the categories to save it in or whatever, and they could take all that and just categorize it way better than I could with AI. And if I done it myself, it's probably going to take hours on end just to find out stuff. So my main goal with all that, with like what I saved and what I want to show y'all and what I want to teach y'all and how I want to just do it all. My main goal with that is, like, I want to get a computer with like microchip, like USD cards and stuff. And let's say I'll plug my USD card in. I'm going to download PowerPoint and put PowerPoint. I'm going to turn all the posts into PowerPoint. So if we got like how to detox the body, I'm going to go through all the posts on how to detox the body. And then I'm going to like list off all the herbs for every part of the body, all in the PowerPoint. And it's going to be way better than a book by the time I get done. It's going to be like, I'll have all the dang how to detox the body, how to get the protein absorbed into the body, everything about the body, everything about the Illuminati stuff, the Freemason stuff, how you got the dang every freaking school, you know, ancient mystery school. You got every ancient mystery school. I'll have them like all listed out with everything they taught, everything up to modern day, broken down how to do it. You know, you could even learn algebra. That's what I want to do. I want to like have a book that has everything in it. That way I can read it and I can understand everything. Then I can like go to college for everything. I want to go to college for like, it all goes back to making more money than the disability. I want to go to college for certain things, you know, like animals and stuff. I want to, you know, go for the environment. I want to go for like archaeology and geology. I just want to do everything, every little thing. I don't want to go to college and just be drawn down to like one thing. Like, I want to go and do something nobody's ever done before. I want to like write my book about, make the PowerPoints and stuff and kind of put it all in a book format and read it until I understand just about everything. Then I'm going to start going to college for everything. And by the time I'm done with all those courses, I'm going to go to college in a different country, learn a different language. I'm going to go to college in a different country, learn a different language. I'm going to learn every different language, whether I got to do it on the phone or dang Rosetta Stone. These are all just out there things, like ideas or concept. Like, it would be nice, but it's hard to do. Like, but I don't plan on just dying soon, you know. This drink probably do it. This drink probably kill me soon. No, man. I don't like these little drinks. They taste good, but I don't think they're good for you. This one gives me the worst headache. But so like break down everything, every region. I might have a book for every region. I might have a book that has all the regions and everything you need to know about all the regions. It'd be easy, man, if you just make it like, I want to make a book that's got all my poems in there. But then whenever I go back and read my poems were just like, some of them were not how I wanted it to be. So I will just have to go back over them and make them, you know, make them better, you know. This is why people thought I was crazy, bro. This is why I went to the mental institution. Because I sit in the fucking car, or I sit outside, and I'm outside on the phone with nobody, just talking my head off. And people think, yeah, he's fucking crazy. That's what people look like, dude. Oh my God. if I could just like rid half the population. So I'm into a lot of different stuff. Like, that's one thing I want to do, like the college and the writing the books and stuff. The other thing I want to do is just like the poem book. And then I want like I want to just buy a foraging book. There's so much shit I want to do. I want to buy a foraging book, mushroom herbs, North Central America, and I want to catch a big fish. Want about that wide, that long, out the pond. You know, I want to get a GoPro on my forehead or on my chest or something, and record some stuff like foraging in a different view, because I gotta record my foraging with my phone. I gotta record my fishing with my phone. So if I had like a GoPro, another thing I want to do is get back skateboarding, but I'm like, man, you know, I used to do flat ground, already couldn't get down stair sets too good. Maybe like a 6-stair, the old 6-stair at Tupelo. I could do that one, but not like every time I rode up on it. I could tray flip. Maybe I'll get out there and just like kick flip, ollie some stuff, tray flip, you know, ride off some ledges, hit some dang tranny or whatever. I don't know, but I want to do that. I want to get skateboarding, and if it's up to me, like the way I want to come back at it, I want to kind of vlog it on my YouTube channel. I want to do it in a couple ways. I want to vlog like the skateboard park and like normal skateboard YouTubers. I want to do that. But I also want to, what's it called? Dang it. I want to vlog the skate park, but I want to make a mini ramp in my yard and skateboard that all the time, just like doing tricks and stuff until it rots. Which I could do that. It all comes down to money. Like, I wanted a dehydrator so I could dehydrate my herbs and my mushrooms, and I got the dehydrator. So that's one thing I wanted and I got. Shoot. So that's basically it. I just rambled for like 30 minutes. And it's not even a good video. I can tell it's not a good video. It's something you could watch if you was just bored. But I want to make a video like I used to. Might make that after this. Like, I want to make a video talking about like just something, man. I don't have nothing to talk about, y'all. Nothing. That poor me ain't got nothing to talk about no more. Medicine's wiped my brain clean. It's like, this is my brain. Like, my brain before was like this. My brain now is like, motherfucking do like, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Shoot. But if I could think of something, I would tell y'all. If I could think of a good video, I'd make it for y'all. But it's hard. It's hard to do this stuff, like, because there's stuff I want that I can't get. I want that app, the Video Maker app, the old one. And it's just gone. It's gone from the internet. They ain't got no Video Maker app no more, the old one. It's too easy to make videos. AI told me the truth, man. Elon Musk AI told me the truth. It was just too easy for people to make videos with that. They don't want nobody making videos. Now you gotta make like some InShot or something. Like, InShot is freaking controlled opposition. That's what I heard. It's controlled opposition. It's like ran from TikTok. They monitoring all your videos, you know. Put some subliminals in your videos while you edit it or something. I have no idea. But let me tell you, if I had my old editing app, wouldn't be no games, man. We would have videos every day. Every single day if I had my old editing app. Because it literally made it easy and simple for the people to use. That's what we don't get no more. We get the hard shit, you know? But I might try InShot and try to edit a video, but until then, we got these long videos or these shorter videos of me just like talking. I made 2 story times. I tried to get around that earlier. Probably why I'm lost on it. I made 2 story times. One story time, I talked about the tanker truck blowing up next to us, and then or the tanker truck smoking next to us and blowing up after we passed it. But they wanted us to stay there. It was crazy. You gotta listen to that. It's on my shorts. It's like the tanker truck, big truck, gas truck blew up. And then I made the time I won a chocolate skateboard. Now that was a cool story. Like, you gotta be honest. That's on my videos. Then I got my shorts. And I made like 3 songs, but making them with BandLab, man. BandLab's got like 1 trap beat setting. Like 1 good trap beat setting. And I buy things for my YouTube channel. Like, I tried to buy a camera. I tried to buy a camera stand that will like follow you whenever you like make a video. But instead, guess what I get? Like, I buy a freaking camera stand for your video that moves, but this thing, they're advertising the camera that the camera stand that moves with every time you make a video. But whenever I click the TikTok shop below that, it took me to a camera that just sits still, but it looks the same as the one that they're selling. So I bought the one that just sits still, and it ain't worth junk, man. $20 lost. So I give it away to my friend, blah, blah, blah. He's like, cool, thanks. I give it to him. I bought another camera stand like last Christmas, and it was supposed to have like a mic and a freaking light that shines and stuff. But the thing wouldn't even hold my phone in it with the case. Like, my case and my phone was like that wide, and the thing would only open up like that wide. It wouldn't fit. So I don't understand why they just can't make it. Like look, I got this freaking camera thing that I got my phone on. I can move it like this, and it's awesome, man. Look, just sitting here and blah, 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 blah. And then move it like this, and it opens up too. Like, the thing's all the way opened up, and it opens up even more, and it hold a big phone in it, and I can just put my phone in there and like close it on there. It's easy. And that just sits up in the car, and that's a camera stand for the car, and that's like $5 for that camera stand. But then I spend like $25 at Walmart to buy some shit that won't even fit my phone. How the hell you gonna make a camera stand that ain't even gonna fit your phone? Man, that camera stand is outdated. We got some big old phones, man. I thought phones was just getting bigger and bigger. How in the world are we gonna use a phone case that won't even open up? That's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to open up to y'all, man. I'm trying to open up and let y'all just get to know me a little bit, you know? Because I used to do that, but I was younger. I was like a baby when I made videos on YouTube, man. But I deleted all that. I had 1,000 videos. I deleted all that. Now I'm on here on Solomondundee. I know it says Freedom Dundee, but it's called Solomondundee. It's the same thing. Freedom Dundee, Solomondundee, Charlie Dundee, Gabrielle Dundee. It all means the same thing. Freedom, Gabrielle, Charlie means... freedom, Gabrielle, and Charlie and Solomon all mean freedom. All mean freedom and peace. So, like, comment, subscribe. Get up in the tribe. It's all about a vibe. Scissors beats paper. Rock beats scissors. No. No. Ain't nobody getting beat today. Manny Tega, Solomondundee, Freedom Dundee, Gabrielle Dundee. It's Joseph or Joey or Joseph Blake Marklin out here. So, you know, this happened one time when I was fighting the police. I don't even remember fighting the police. I fought them. Mental institution. That's before I went to mental institution. If they never would have given the pills, I never would have been fighting the police. How you gonna take pills? How you gonna take pills whenever they always looking for you? If you don't take them, they gonna look for you. I'm trying to tell y'all, look, if y'all go to the mental institution, they got your ass no matter what you say. I'm telling you, bro. You can tell them you slit your wrist wide open. Bam! Bipolar! Schizophrenic! Bam! Or you can tell them, oh yeah, I was depressed one time. Bam! Mild depression. 10 pills a day. 15 pills a day. 72 pills a day. Take the pills. Make the pain go away. Make the doctors go away. Come on, man. All my buddies went to the mental institution online. I don't know what's up with that. Like, everybody that I know on here went to the mental institution online. I make it sound like it's like an online starter course. Like, you just go up there, but a couple of them been there. A couple of them probably going there. No, I don't think it's right, bro. I don't think America's right. Take the land from the Native Americans. Do what you did to the Native Americans, blah, 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 blah. They probably did that back then just because I'm saying it now, because I'm like God mode X10, like whatever I say, whatever I think just comes true. So, you know, I'll just say some shit. America ended 2027. Freedom Dundee. Freedom Dundee's president, man. America ended 2027. Woohoo! Back to barter and trade. Y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But back to barter and trade. You know, peace be with you. No more wars. No more little governments. No more oligarchies. No more big governments. No fucking, what is a big government called? Corporation? No corporation. No more dead bodies. So I'm about to upload this video. It'll probably take a little bit to upload. But once it's up, y'all are going to be like, whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Joseph just posted like a 40-minute video. I posted my song on Instagram. Got like way many hits. I got 42 shares. I'm about to listen to that song again. That, The Water in the Night. I'm going to listen to that song one more time. Because it's low-key fire. So y'all like, comment, subscribe, get up in the tribe. It's all about a vibe. Peace treaty.